Since you and Astro had been dating for a while, and you came by almost every day, he had grown to be way less shy around you. One day, when you got there, the instant Astro sees you, he smiles and hugs you, and he says, "Hey baby, I missed you." You happily hug him back and say, "Good afternoon, my shooting star. I missed you too. How have you been?" He calmly says, "Well, aside from Shrimpo being Shrimpo, and Goob being, well, Goob, Goob's being Goob is just normal. I've been good. How about you, hon?" And you calmly say, "I'm a lot better now that I'm with you." Astro kisses you and says, "I love you, dear." You happily say, "I love you too, my beautiful shooting star." Later that day, you had accidentally gotten into some ichor because Dandy sort of made you. So you had become twisted. When Astro sees you, he goes up to you and hugs you, not knowing that you're twisted. You attack him, which takes one of his two hearts, so he panics as he runs. And you chase him as he says in a clearly terrified voice, "Baby, this isn't you. You wouldn't hurt anyone. Please, stop this. I know you're stronger than this." You're about to attack him and take his last heart. But then everything goes blank. You didn't know because you had been, well, knocked out. But Shelly had been following secretly and hit you from behind, which caused you to pass out. So she says to Astro, "Astro, we need to fix her. We know that they are powerful enough to actually hurt you. So it's clear that they're not going to be like Twisted Glisten or Twisted Roger or even Twisted R&D. So we've got to fix them." Astro nods. After a while, they have you in a more secluded room and you're chained to the wall so that you can't attack anyone. When you wake up, you see that Astro is just watching you from the other side of the room. You're confused because you're in complete control and you don't know what you did because you're no longer twisted. Then you ask, "Astro, sweetheart, what's wrong?" And then you check his stats to see if he got hurt or something. You see that he is on one heart. So you immediately ask, "Astro, darling, what on earth happened? What happened while I was passed out?" He looks at you in slight confusion and says, "Listener, sweetheart, Dandy, well, I presume Dandy made you go twisted. You attacked me, and if not for Shelly, I'd be dead." And you look at him with fear in your eyes, and you nervously say, "I'm sorry. I should have never let him do that. I know that Iker's not good. was I stupid enough to think it was just ink? Then Astro goes up to you and hugs you and says, Sweetie, calm down. You're panicking. Just breathe, okay? It's okay. Then you notice that Shelly is coming back in. And then you go back to Twisted, and Shelly immediately grabs Astro and pulls him away, which confuses Astro. But then you start pulling against the chains, which makes Astro realize that you turned Twisted. So he's glad that Shelly had pulled him away. Then Astro realizes Shelly was nearby the whole time, yet you didn't get annoyed because of her. It was something else. And they notice, well, Astro specifically notices that you're looking past the two of them. So he quietly says, Shelly, is there someone behind us? Did someone follow you? And she says, yeah, just Dandy. I figured he could help fix this. Then Astro asks, was Dandy with you when Katie was trying to attack me? Yeah, I think so. Then Astro realizes. And then he says, okay, Shelly, just get Dandy to go away, please. That's who's causing her to go twisted. That surprises Shelly, because you and Dandy had never really hated each other. In fact, you two got along quite well. But she listens to Astro and gets Dandy to go. Then you calm down, and the chains go slack once more. Then Astro unchains you and says, Baby, did something happen besides the whole Iker thing between you and Dandy? After a while, and the whole Dandy turning twisted whenever he comes near had stopped. One night, you and Astro were just cuddling in his room because he knew you wouldn't attack anymore, and he was at full hearts once more. And then you two fall asleep together while cuddling, as per usual.